Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Tracie Mahan and this is the 5-card pull for August 16th through the 22nd. In the background here is ECETI Ranch. I played with the contrast a little bit. We didn't really have that color of sky. What you can't see in this picture is right about there was, and I can't get the picture to shrink down so you can see it, is the head of Daniel the Octorian in my picture. And also, if you look right here, you can see a face there as well. I'm going to see if I can share the picture so that I can show you what it is that I'm talking about. So right here is a picture of what I see as Daniel the Octorian coming through to show us he was at ECETI. And so that was pretty exciting. What I didn't notice until I was playing with the photo is that picture right there. That face right there, and there's many other faces in here. You could stare at this. There's a face over here. There's a face coming through here. There's lots of faces in this picture. So if you want to pause this and check out the faces, that would be awesome. Okay, so we had a great time at ECETI. Lots of things were being shown to us, lots and lots of things. Videos, one of the gals that was there, Charmel, she got a video of a ship actually flying out of the mountain and it was going super fast. So she ended up getting a picture, and if you freeze frame it, you can see the ship. And so that was pretty exciting. Lots of Skywatch evening ships going by. So we had a really good time with all of that. Jason and I will talk more about that when we do our video together and bring in information. There is a recording that I made while there. Just connecting with Jason on that to find out how we want to present that to you guys and get it out to you on this YouTube channel. But there is a channel that I did of Daniel while we were there, and that did get recorded. So look for that to come out as well. Okay, let's get to the reading for the week and find out what the week has in store for us. So here we go. Okay, so here we go, and I've got my Hidden Realm Tarot cards, the Fairy Forest cards, and the Vintage Wisdom cards. So let's go ahead and get started with these readings. And we're going to start with the Hidden Realm. And so we're just asking the cards, what is it that's in the highest and best good for us to know for the week of 16th through the 22nd? What is it that is in the highest and best good for us to know as a collective for the 16th through the 22nd? And I am looking at possibly doing something on, I can't remember what the date was. I'm looking at my calendar, possibly looking at doing a little group event, possibly past life regressions or something of that nature, just to get a little group event going, as we've all been kind of isolated from our group events. So look for that. It may or may not come out. It depends on how my week unfolds. So that is a tentative possibility. I think I'm looking at Saturday for that. So look for it. If it doesn't show up, please don't be feeling like you missed it or something. It probably just got too busy here and I didn't get to put it together. So there's that. Okay, so I am asking for the highest and best good. And if you're new to my page, I would pull 5 cards and I use 3 decks to do it. 5 positions. And the first position is how you go into the week. Second position is what do you bring into the week with you? Third position is what is the hidden element? What is it you're not seeing? The fourth position is your action step. And the fifth position is the outcome. Perfect. Now, going for the Fairy Forest cards next. And we're going to ask the same question. What is it in the highest and best good for us to know as a collective for the week of August 16th through the 22nd. And if you're watching this at a different time, just know that it still holds a message for you. That's why you were drawn to it. So don't worry about the dates on here. There's a message in it for you no matter what. And this is a reading for the collective. So if it is going to be general, and apply the parts that work for you. And if they don't resonate, don't take them. And as always, I love you guys for your support and your love and bringing all of that through in your comments and your thumbs up. All of that helps. So I thank you so much for your support in that area. And thank you to everybody that came out to ECETI as well. That was a lot of fun and got to meet some new people. And that was quite an enjoyment as well, to get to know some of the people that watch the show or listen to my page. And so that is something that I'm excited about, expanding more in that way too. Okay, so now we're going to go to the vintage cards and ask the same thing. What is it as a collective that would be in the highest and best good for us to know? Well, that didn't want to shuffle. What would be in the highest and best good for us to know as a collective for the 16th through the 22nd? Good vibes. It was a heavy reading. If you saw that last one, that one was a little bit more heavy. Everybody was really processing through the Lion's Gate, getting some information surfacing. Emotions were surfacing. It was kind of a heavy energy. So I want to say I feel a little bit of a different energy coming through with these cards already. So that's exciting. Can't wait to see what they are. I don't read cards upside down, so we're going to do that. There's only one card I like to read upside down, and that's the Hangman, so that we're not stuck anymore, but the other cards, they all go up. Okay. If you are a tarot reader, this bottom row here is tarot. I read the pictures more than I read the position of the tarot, so just if that throws you, I just like to let people know that, so that it's not a distraction for you when you're watching. Okay. Now I like to ask my little pendulum, and here we go. Please show me yes. Thank you. Please show me no. Thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for the collective at this time for this reading? And that is my yes. Okay, very good. All right, let's get started. What? Oh my gosh, yes, already better. Okay, so you guys have all hung in there through this last week where things could have been kind of intense or working through some stuff. But guess what? You are on target. You are on target with where you're going. You not only are you on target, but it's it is about just finding you. You are finding you. And okay, so I'm looking at these others. You got experience, you got lessons, you were able to see through things. There were some things that you were I'm looking at this card right now just so that you know which one I'm looking at. Okay, so being able to see through the dark times, being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, being able to know that this too shall pass, kind of a feeling to it, but also that you're growing in it, and that whatever it is that you're processing or moved through last week or this last week, that it surfaced for a reason. It was there for a reason. There was a lot going on for you, but you learned something and it gave you a new expression. There's the expression card. So now you have an expression. I'm going to do this a little differently. This seems to work really well when I put the bigger cards on the bottom. Maybe not, because that's going to cover that up. We're going to find a way. There we go. I'm going to do it like that. There we go. Okay. So we have lessons, expression, and you're hitting your target. You're getting it. You're getting it. How exciting is that? It's all coming together and you're getting it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fun. This is a lot of fun because I was told that I got all of the cards that I needed. And this is the title card for the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. It's just about the publisher, the author. Yeah. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to read that picture. We've got beautiful roses in here. We've got some beautiful roses. We've got friendships. We've got yeah, we got some interesting things here. So you've got the woman at the top by herself, contemplating, looking, daydreaming, and then you got friendship down here at the bottom, coming together, butterfly for transformation, roses for love and good luck, and just bringing things together in kind of more of a magical sense of the roses. And I don't know what kind of flower that is up here. Somebody probably does, and they'll probably tell me, but I'm just going to read the energy of it. Expansion. To me, it kind of looks like fireworks exploding, your mind's expanding, beautiful things coming for you. So this is what you're bringing into it. You're offering this piece of yourself that is a companion, that is contemplative, that is deeper, that is expansion, that's transformational. And then we've got this little Joker looking fella here. Well, in the tarot, that's the Fool card, right? That's about new beginnings. It's about moving forward. So this card actually offers us so much information. How wonderful is that? And then it gets coupled with the Hierophant card, knowledge, what you've learned, what you've experienced, what you bring together. I mean, just look at him. He's been on a long road to get where he is, and now he's sharing that with others. He's blessing others with his gifts, with what he is bringing forward. And so we've got all this coming together, established growth and fulfillment. How did that all tied together? And I didn't even look at the other cards till I was done reading that that vintage wisdom cards. So we'll put those all out here. Wonderful. So exciting to have them flow like that. And just knowing that you transformed through something. And if you haven't felt that shift yet, just know it's coming. The shift is coming. Okay, I think that's so funny that they gave me the card from the title of the deck. That's awesome. Okay, so what are you not seeing? Oh, very nice. Okay, so emotionally things are starting to settle down. Things are getting a little easier to, I mean, you're still in it, they're still around you, but you're finding a new way to deal with the emotional stuff going on. And it's settled down. It's not causing you grief. It's there, but you're dealing with it and you're transforming through it, and it's starting to recede. Okay. Now you got love that you're not even acknowledging, really, because it's in the hidden spot. There's so much love here. There's sensuality. There's creativity going on. There's so much going on with this. So much creativity, so much expansion. And what you also are doing is centering yourself, creating the balance, getting centered. Okay, so in the hidden, you are full of love. You're learning to love yourself. You've got love coming in all around you. You've got sensuality coming in. You've got creativity coming in. You're centering yourself, and all the emotions are finally starting to become a little bit more balanced. Okay, centering and balanced. How cool is that? All right, wonderful. See, all the work that you've been doing is paying off. It's really paying off. Okay, what is your action step? Okay, so we got this one, which is stillness. Okay, then we got this one, which is compassion. But look, she's being still, contemplative, just isolating a little bit. And then you got this one where he's also thinking, contemplating. This is the Emperor. It means, you know, you've got the knowledge, you got magic around you, you've got information. I always see these little squiggly things over here as kind of like spirit coming in with information, with downloads of information. So this week could be a time where you get downloaded with a lot of information. You may need to rest and just have compassion for yourself. You need to pause and be still and look at her crown. You know, the crown chakra, again, it looks like all this information coming in. So give yourself what you need. Give yourself the compassion, give yourself love, give yourself the isolation if you need it. Just take some time. You know, communicate with people around you so they know if you're isolating, why you're isolating. But yeah, just finding yourself in these moments. There's so much expression and magic going on here, and so much being offered here. You're getting centered, you're getting balanced, you have all this information coming in, you have all this love and goodness and companionship and knowledge that you're offering. You have what was that one? Growth and fulfillment coming in. You have beautiful things happening. What is the outcome to that? Oh, that's good. Okay, So the outcome to all of this, everything that you're going through this week is bringing hope. It's bringing a new future. Okay, we got transitioning into something else. You're transitioning, transforming. You went through a huge transformation. You no longer think like you used to. You no longer look at things like you used to. You react differently than you used to. It's shining. It's hopeful. There's a different future lining up for you because of the way that you have learned and grown through here, the way that you share yourself with others. You're more centered, you're more balanced, and you're coming through being compassionate towards others and yourself. You're downloading a lot of information that's bringing you in this transformation, and it's bringing in strength for you. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to see if I could, oh, that's not what needs to happen. I'll do it this way. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across and read them across with their like-minded cards here. So we've got hope, and I'm reading this way versus this way. There's hope, compassion, love, fiery, wonderful, sensual love coming in. There's growth, and there is expression. There is experience. There's lessons, everything coming in like that. You went through a transformation. You paused, you were still, you were taking in the information, you got centered, and now you're sharing yourself differently. You're expressing yourself differently. You are downloaded with information. There's explosions of intuition coming in. And now when you share yourself with others, you do it differently, and you are expressing yourself differently. You've had the strength to get through this. You've contemplated, you've looked at it, you've gone inward, you know what you were processing and dealing with. You brought the magic in, you asked spirit for help, you balanced yourself, you calmed the waters. You are now, even though the emotional stuff is still here, you are moving through it so much smoother now. You've gained knowledge, you're sharing that knowledge, and you are really expressing yourself through a spiritual sense of you versus a reactive place. And so you've gone inward, you've learned, you've grown. It's changed how you're sharing yourself, and you are right on target with where you want to go. And that's fine. Now let's pull a couple more cards and see what else comes out. So we're asking, is there any more information that you would like to share in this video today for the collective? Would you like to expand on this reading? Curiosity, open, warm. Stay curious, stay open, stay inviting, and stay in the flow of things. Oh, you are protected. You have a guardian around you. Everyone does, but call that guardian in. How fun is this after talking about ESETI and seeing all the faces that this card shows up, where he's the face in the plants, right? In the trees, and the screen man. And it's about initiative, about fertilization, meaning creativity, taking action on your creative endeavors, doing something of that nature. We've got excitement and journey ahead. And that's a beautiful thing too, is thinking about your future is very exciting. There's a journey coming. There's something more to it, something to be expressed. Okay, and we're going to go here. Yeah, you are working through. Okay, so when I see this picture, I'm thinking of somebody that they're bringing in all this information, but all of this old stuff over here, all this old programs, old ways of thinking, old learned behaviors, whatever we want to call it. You know, she's got the sword, and I think she's cutting away at the things that are blocking her from a beautiful future. And then I always look at this card as a cycle ending, and things are looking up. So cutting away from those things that are holding you back, and things are looking up. Justice and balance is coming in. For some of you, justice is very significant. You need justice in something, whether it's a lawsuit, a situation, whatever, at work, whatever it might be, you need justice, and that's your card. And if you were thinking, oh my gosh, I needed that card, I'm talking to you. Okay, King of Pentacles, you're being taken care of. Everything's being taken care of. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of growth periods. If you're tired, sleep. If you're hungry, eat. Um, take care of you, and know that your emotions are going to be met as well. You become emotionally stable. See, we had this one up here first, where you're learning how to balance those emotions, and then you become emotionally, you become your resource for everything you've ever needed, and no longer looking outside of yourself. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to receive love from others, but as you learn to love yourself, as you learn and grow and bring that in for yourself, then you're going to attract more of that from others in that sense as well. So not only are you fulfilling it for yourself, but then it becomes amplified by others because they reflect it back to you as well. Okay, the vintage cards, what do they want to tell us? Power. We like that. Stepping into your power. Being bold, being you, being your authentic true self, being everything you were meant to be, what you came here to be. Look at how they put this this headdress on her, and wings. She's angelic. She's from other realms. She isn't an natural earth being. She has got wings like an angel, so she's from another realm. They show this nice crown around her, like her aura is beaming, her crown chakra is lighting up. There's so much going on that is beautiful and expansive there. Downloads of information. So step into your power and know that you are beyond this planet, and that there's so much more being offered to you for information, for emotions, for balancing, for creating. And tap into that. And here again, you got the guardian angel. So we got an angel, and then we get the guardian angel card. You are being looked out after. Call them in. Such a beautiful thing. Trust what's going on around you. The transformations that are happening are very magical indeed. And they are bringing you somewhere better, somewhere safer, somewhere bigger, somewhere more expansive. They're bringing you into something that you have been asking for a very long time. So trust the changes. Truths are coming out. So, hey, if there's a truth and it needs to come out, it's going to. If it's something you need to know about, it's going to get, you're going to be enlightened by it. When we look at this, truths are coming out. That sometimes that can feel intimidating, like, oh gosh, somebody's been lying to me, somebody's been holding something back from me. Well, it could be that somebody comes forward and expresses how they truly feel about you, and they haven't felt comfortable enough or safe enough to say it yet. And now they're coming through and they're saying it. It can be something beautiful. It could be somebody that's been admiring you that finally tells you that they're admiring you. It's somebody, could be, we don't know what these truths are. You could be finding the truth about yourself, about who you truly, truly are. And seeing, like that mirror vision right here in the card, you're seeing yourself for the first time through God's eye. So lots of truths, lots of different ways that can come out. And then the enchantment card, beautiful little mermaid sitting there with the enchantment card. And that's funny because I've had a lot of water world, mermaid, lifetimes come up in sessions lately, and I'm just admiring that card because it seems so familiar. And I just want to say that your whole life is enchanted, and you are the enchanter. You're the one that is calling it in. You are the magician in this. You are the magic. You are the one that creates and holds the power. You are the one that's being downloaded with the information and having all that expansion happen. We got it here, and I think there was a couple others that I buried in here, but there's so much information coming in, so much downloading coming in, and you are the enchanter of your life. What do you want to have happen? If you are creating from that place of belief, what do you want to believe for? There's so much ready to be delivered to you. And I for one, want to see you have it. So let's believe together. Let's believe as a collective. Let's enchant this week. We're enchanting it with all of the magic. We're calling in the magic of that Mount Adams and that Arcturian face in the clouds over Mount Adams. We're calling in the enchantment of all of our councils and beings, and we're going to call it in over this week and ask him to enchant it and bless it and bring forward the truths, bring forward the love, bring forward your best expression, show you your transformations in a beautiful way, demonstrate in your life something magical, something wonderful that you've been working so hard on. We are asking Spirit to demonstrate this week. All right. With that being said, please come find me on traciemahan.com. I am kind of booked out at the moment, but please do know that September is still has openings. So jump in there, and QHHT sessions, those are in person. I live in Oregon. I keep looking over at that picture I shared with you earlier, and there are so many faces. So do pause the video and look for the faces in the sky with that picture. There's so many of them. So I do the QHHT session. I do the Ascension sessions. That's where I channel Daniel and bring in information for you, as well as taking you on a journey, or Daniel takes you on a journey through the galactic councils and gets answers to your questions. I do want to be clear that you are going through that journey as an activation of your ascension. And so they do guide you through getting your answers in that. And the councils will add to that through speaking through Daniel, if that is necessary. But they're magical, magical trips. Beautiful, finding out more about who you are and how expansive you are. So that's the Ascension sessions. And then, of course, I do readings like these, or intuitive readings where I don't use the cards. But either way, that comes in, and the reading, how I'm going to do that, I'd never know until we get going on it, how I'm going to actually pull the reading in for you. So all of that being said, traciemahan.com, if you would like to get a little reading or get an ascension session or go into the quantum healing hypnosis session, all that information is on my website. Down below is the link. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Please click like and share if you feel somebody else could use this message. And of course, I love your comments below. You guys are amazing, wonderful. I thank you for being part of my life and my community. Bye-bye.